As technology developed, people are not only able to connect with their communities but also connect with other communities in further physical locations. Social media has become a major part of society and a platform where people can interact with one another. When going to college or getting a new job in a different city or country, people have to adjust to new daily difficulties regarding life, academic or job performance, and their emotional attachment to family and friends they left behind. Recent researchers have started to focus on how people use technology to manage their old and new social networks to gain social capital, and to adjust both socially and psychologically. Social network sites have received growing attention regarding their effects on social media capital and psychological well-being. Websites such as Facebook is used to maintain pre-existing social ties and to create new connections. Social network sites, especially Facebook, is a relatively new application of the internet that enables students to maintain previous connections and build new relationships during their transition to their new environment. Recent research has shown a significantly strong relationship between college students' Facebook usage and their bridging social capital. A recent survey conducted by University of Missouri Columbia showed that 95% of American college students have a social network site's profile. It has been found that Facebook is the dominant social network site for American college students. In order to build new social networks and meet new people in the host country where Facebook is the main social networking tool, international students are most likely to use Facebook as a way to help the process of adapting to the new culture.
I use a different platform of social media like Facebook and Twitter to stay connected and to get involved with different people.
I think we've found that moving to the United States and starting academics is a tough experience. Social media provides an opportunity to connect with people who are either American or from your own country in a way that's a little bit less threatening socially. So I think that social media is very valuable.
Through social media, I advertised my group, African Students Association, and I advertised different events, different cultural events, small gatherings, movie nights, and that created more people to come to our events and more people to join our group.
Because I'm in Visa, that's the Valparaiso International Students Association, we have events happening all semester. So recently when we had the World Banquet, we had started advertising and promoting this event ever since November. We were already letting people know that this is going to happen, one of the biggest events in campus. People were already talking about it, and we were sold out 2 days before the event. So I think promoting on social media helped a lot with our social events with Visa.
While levels of awareness and adoption continue to develop both for recruiters and job applicants, organizations are adding social media to their overall recruitment strategy. Many international students find career opportunities through using social media.
LinkedIn is the one that really helps get jobs and everything, and I do have a LinkedIn, and I have reached out to alumni of Valpo and reached out to people from the companies that I want to work in. I think that has helped a lot, and that way social media helps.
The greatest thing happened to me through social media, that I have my part-time job that I found through social media.
Social media has helped with connecting with people in my major and connecting with people like outside of my major for volunteer work or any like small donations or stuff like that. And it's helped with like LinkedIn, it helps with finding a job, finding internships, and connecting with people.
International students who used the internet during their studies were able to use social media to build new relationships with students from their host country. Researchers found that social media usage contributed to students' ability to participate socially and culturally in their new surroundings. Those students who interacted with their US friends on social media were better socially adjusted.
Social media helped me in a major way to adapt and learn about the culture that I'm living in. There is a lot of help I gained from Facebook to learn about like the American culture, to stay connected with the main event happening in this country.
Social media did help me adapt with people over here, because coming from a different culture, I didn't know what people are going to be like over here. So when they would talk about the things that are recent over here and this is how we do it in America, I didn't exactly copy the thing, but I'm like, oh, okay, this is how people talk about, or this is how people do things over here. So that's how it helped me get familiar with the culture here and get to know people.
This is what I do. I just stay home with my phone, with my computer, and this is my social life, is my social media.
So the Office of International Programs, our social media strategy has developed over the past 2 years. So we started out with a Facebook page, and we still operate that, and it's probably our most successful operation.
Social networking sites have become an important part of the everyday life of the internet generation. In addition to social activities, international and domestic students are connecting via social media for a wide range of educational purposes, including group work and sharing and gathering information, and also validate ideas and make decisions. A growing number of studies suggested that using social network sites would help form social capitals from interactions and connections among people. Researchers found that international students are using social media in a variety of ways to help them adjust in living in a foreign country during their study abroad experience.
My advice for both American and international students would be that in today's rapidly globalizing, interconnected world, there is nothing but positive benefits you can get from talking to people who are different from you. It may be rocky at first, and that communication might be difficult to find common ground in, but gaining cross-cultural communication skills just from a purely employment perspective is very valuable, but the personal enrichment you gain from getting to know people other than yourself, you may not see it yet, but when you get into the professional world, you'll see how valuable it is, because there are a lot of people in the professional world who don't have that ability.